Hello and welcome to another drive-in double feature. I'm Ryan,
I'm Nathan.
and this is the podcast where we talk about two movies a week every Tuesday and Thursday. Before I have anything at all, we have a Patreon over at patreon.com/drive-in double feature podcast. You know, Nathan, I was at my local pet store the other day and I was looking at all the cute little animals there, and then
Hmm.
this pet shop owner, wearing a cowboy hat said, "Are you, you know, we do
Hey.
have some great deals on these animals, but not a great deal is Nathan and Ryan's podcast
Hmm.
over on Drive and Double Feature Podcast. It's got some great games, some fun conversations, just two great friends having a good old time. Yeehaw. And he
Wow.
said, I hope Nathan and Ryan know how much we appreciate them. And I said, I think they know.
Yeah, we know. We know. And where is
Yeah.
this pet store? I gotta check it out.
It's in Arizona.
Okay, I'm heading out.
Awesome.
I live in Arizona. Oh, I doxed
Oh,
myself. Whoops.
I I know. I wish we could live closer to each other. You in Arizona, me and the District of Columbia.
Oh yeah. Wow. That's awesome to live in our nation's capital.
No, that's just I live in the country of Columbia. I live in the District of the country Columbia.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, so you don't even live in you don't even live in America?
No, no,
Oh, wow.
no.
Crazy.
I live in a District of Columbia.
Okay, gotcha. Is it kind of like Hunger Games over there? Like, you got like District 12, District 9.
Yeah, we are like the matchstick um district where like all of our furniture is made out of matchsticks.
Oh, wow. I feel bad for you. Well, I hope your name gets pulled. Or do I not
Well,
want to get pulled?
you don't want me to
Oh
get
my
it pulled,
God,
Nate.
I'm sorry.
You better volunteer as tribute if I get pulled now.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I will. Yeah, totally.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Jeez, God, what a start.
we are talking about 1994's Pet Shop, which is directed by Hope Perello. And
Hey,
Nathan, what?
sorry, female director week. All right, that's it.
Oh, oh my God. How do we let this happen?
I know. Good God. This is already
Kidding.
chaos.
Who am I kidding? We love our female directors out there.
Of course.
Honestly, it is always cool whenever we could branch out a little like that.
Yeah, because
So
I,
I'm
I
glad
feel
it
like
worked out.
I feel like B movies we don't get a chance to do that very often.
But anyway, we are talking about 1994's Pet Shop. Like I said, directed by Hope Perello. Nathan, this movie was a childhood favorite of mine. Have you ever heard of this one before?
Never in my life I did not know this was a thing. But when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is Ryan Core. I have it in my mind you as a kid loving this movie, and I was like, yeah, this is a Ryan movie. This is Ryan as a kid. He loves this movie. I get it.
I watched this movie several times.
That's crazy.
And
At the rental store, you would go and be like, pet shop, pet shop.
so like I had this movie, I would rent it a couple of times, and then there was a time when we found like one of those like mom and pop rental shops that would basically
Mhm.
like you could rent it or you could buy it straight off the shelf.
Okay.
And this is one of the ones I bought. So I had my very own VHS copy of Pet Shop.
That's actually pretty cool. And this is like the cover, the poster on Letterboxd. I'm guessing that's like the cover of the tape. Man,
Yes,
you
it
don't
was.
have it anymore?
No,
Um,
I don't have much of a VHS. I gave a lot of my VHSs away and I saved my favorite movies on VHS.
you're
So
saying,
no,
oh,
I didn't say this one.
dang. Yeah, I can't believe you're a big
Spoilers.
Charles Band head from a
So
young age.
oh my God, like when I saw that, I was like, this was Charles Band the whole time. Like I was secretly a Charles Band fan. Like,
Yeah, you love Full Moon Pictures.
mm,
Yeah, because this is Moonbeam Pictures, which is like their children's offshoot, I believe.
yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, this is full moon. I was shocked.
Yeah, yeah. Which if there's one thing I can say, um, this is better than some of the later stuff that we've seen from Full Moon.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely. Uh, this like I said though, I just like the neat concept of it that these aliens that came down from outer space and then these kids had these really cool pets
Hmm.
and they would like be able to transform and they had like I always thought they had really neat designs when I was younger. I thought they all had like it was really cool. It was like, oh man, this would be so cool to
Hmm.
watch, to have like a pet that would do that.
I mean,
And
yeah, I mean, I would have them today.
which one would you pick?
I do not know their names. Otherwise, I would try because they all had weird names. The one that walked on the wall had the weirdest name. What was its name?
Wing?
Pwang? Wang?
I think it's Wing, right? Like Wing.
Wang? Yeah, it's so silly. It's interesting. I mean, I will give you like as a kid, I could imagine like you have no sense of like quality, you know what I mean? Like in terms of like
Hmm.
filmmaking, the way it looks. It's like, is it a fun concept? Will I laugh a little? Yeah. And I imagine as a kid, it worked.
So, like when I was young, so this movie was probably right around when I was like 6, 7, something like that, when I would
Hmm.
watch this movie. Um, one aspect of this movie I completely didn't realize because my little dumb brain, kid brain, couldn't wrap my head around like the whole witness protection angle and that like her dad had secretly ratted on the mafia. Like
Did you like
I
just
was
like
like,
tune those scenes out?
yeah, I was just waiting for the animals to come back, and I was just like, didn't care about that plot point.
That's so funny. Yeah, because that's the big point of the movie, right? It's like this family from New York with strong New York accents are rolling into Arizona and they feel so out of place. Terry Kisser is the dad of the family.
Yeah, you remember him, right?
Yeah, well, is he in something we covered? Because he's in The Sopranos, right?
He is in one of the movies we covered. Yeah,
Which one?
he was the bad guy in Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh,
He was the
okay.
evil doctor.
That's right. He's actually really funny in that movie. Okay, yeah. I'm a Terry Kisser fan because if there's someone who's well, some point, but in the beginning, if there's someone who's kind of funny, he does it.
Did you notice? So when they're doing the opening credits for all the characters, they had somebody like the Alexis character and Nikki, like those two characters, they put them together, and their last name for Wiener and Burger.
Yes, yeah, Cody Berger and like
So
somebody else.
Cody Burger and Sabrina Wiener.
That's so odd. What's even weirder? Did you notice who was like the lead creature designer or some creature, just somebody in this movie that worked on like the puppets? And it was just one name, Michael Rappaport. Yeah,
Is
and
that
I don't know if it's the Michael Rappaport.
was it actually my wait?
That's what it said.
Like,
I swear to God, it said Michael Rappaport, and I was like,
oh my God.
but he was already in
Michael.
stuff at this point. It's not like he was an up and comer,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, because he was in True Romance, which was the year before, so there's
Yeah,
no way that's the same guy.
yeah. I just thought that was an interesting name to see.
That's funny.
The other
Um,
Michael Rappaport in show business.
wow.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I didn't realize the whole mob plot line. It kind of went over my head when I was younger, so I was kind of like, oh, so that's why they moved to Arizona. And apparently, like everyone in that town is from witness protection.
Yeah, that's like the joke towards the end of the movie because like he goes to like the dad goes to the diner and they're like, oh, you're part of the program, right? You're part of this deal. And yeah, everybody there is in witness protection. But there's like the subplot of like the two mobsters that are coming to Arizona to like kill
One
him.
named Babe.
Yeah, that's right. And he keeps calling him Babe. Um, and but yeah, it's like they go to sniff out the rat. And I understand actually now that I'm thinking about it, how you skipped over this plot point because the movie forgets about that plot point and brings it in way later. Like it's really focused on the pet shop idea.
It's such a non-factor.
Yes.
It it's basically just like watching something like, oh, like it's getting closer, and then just it's gone.
Yeah, I think it's more to get like the silly accents because the main girl has a really strong New York accent, so she sounds funny, and so does her brother. Which contrasts with like the Arizona because they act like New Yorkers, and they're like, "Oh, a house with a yard? Oh my God, this is awful."
So, do you think like all those kids that she was friends with, were they all part of witness protection
I
as well?
I
Like,
don't know because the thing is like she admits it to like the kid she has like a crush on or whatever, and he's just like, "Oh, cool, that's crazy," and it wasn't like, "Oh, my dad too." But if the whole town's witness protection, then yeah, at least one of those kids are likely to be in witness protection.
yeah, like is anybody in that town like actually from there?
Uh, I mean, there's one scene with like the larger kid. They would call him a fat kid then, and they kind of do in this movie, which is really messed up. Um, but yeah, his mom doesn't seem like she's around there. But yeah, there's like a really weird scene where he's in the bathtub taking a bath, and of course he's got boobs, and they're kind of hanging out, and like his mom walks in and what does she say? She says something like, "Oh, you want a bite to eat?" Not like
It's
you're
like
gonna need it or
I
anything
like
like that.
yeah, like dinner's ready, not like you need it or anything.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so
God.
messed up." And it's not the only time. So, um, the the main girl has a crush on a boy, and she has an older sister, and then the main girl's older brother, they kind of meet up, and I was the joke that she was fat and that's why she
Yes, it's
didn't want to
like
be with
I
him.
remember the scene. I remember the scene. So this is going to sound really bad on my part, but like I remember like watching this movie and thinking like the joke like she was like really fat. Like I thought
Yeah,
but like when I watched the movie when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, she's so fat or whatever. But then like I watched it today, and I'm like, yeah, maybe she's like a little overweight, but she looks completely fine. Like she
yeah.
looks,
When I think of like fat jokes, that is not who I'm thinking of. Like, because like she says like, "Oh, I've really filled out," and she's talking about her boobs, and then he's like, yeah, I could tell," talking about her body, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, this is like nothing, dude. And he's like running away, scared of this like lady that wants him so bad. This
yeah.
I can't handle large-breasted women. Please get me out of here.
This is
This
so
scares
there's
me.
her boobs are so big.
Ah, yeah, I don't know. That was a little silly to the point where I was even like, I don't get it. I didn't even get it. Um, but the main plot of this movie is the aliens coming down and buying a pet shop out and putting their alien pets in there.
Yeah, Mr. Zims and Mrs. Zim.
Yeah, which are like super southern accented aliens that are like they're pretending to be human, so they're like southern and they use like this like not even southern, they're like cowboys and they use like these
Yeah.
they read a
It's
dictionary
what
for terms.
yeah, they think like being a cowboy is like the most normal thing.
Yes, yeah. They have the big 10-gallon hats which cover like a third eye in their head.
Hmm.
That's a reveal at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that was a I remember that. I remember the alien plot point and everything, but I thought like for some reason I thought like this movie like it took place over like a while, like a couple of weeks or something. Like oh, like they would have fun with the animals. Like no, this like this movie only happens in like 2 days or something like that.
Yeah, because the pets need vitamins, which come to find out is just them eating dirt, is the big reveal. And they get sick like almost immediately. Like there's not like this is Full Moon we're talking about, right? They cheaped out. Like they got the puppets and then they used them almost as a little as they could, it felt like.
Yeah,
Oh,
they look really, really. What did you think of the puppets?
they were bad. Like, I mean, I actually didn't hate them. I thought they were kind of funny. The one in particular I didn't like was like the dog-like one. And that's
Yeah,
because
that was I remember it being a lot more cuter, and then when I saw that, I was like, no, like that thing is like
yeah.
hideous.
And I got really grossed out because at the end of the movie, it's eating dirt, and it has like dirt trapped all in its like puppet fur and it in its mouth. It looked so disgusting. But I like the one that climbed. Like I said, the one that climbed on walls was kind of a fun idea. Then there's like a weird owl-like one. I don't know what that's supposed
Yeah,
to be.
he's like an owl rabbit type of thing.
It was, for a cheap B movie, it was fine. I didn't hate it. It reminded
I,
me a bit of Puppet Master in a
I
way.
wanted I wanted the turtle. That'd be like the one I would take home.
Mhm. Well, turtles are cute. I can't believe there's like a plot point with like the older sister being scared of a turtle, like hating
Yeah.
turtles.
Well, I he leaves the turtle in front of like his sister's door, and
Hmm.
like it's like come outside, like, and she throws a vase at it.
Yeah, that's right. Which
Like
is crazy. I
if
thought, oh, go ahead.
no, like if that was an actual turtle, like it would kill that.
Yeah, we'd heard it. Yeah, no. And so I thought this movie was so cheap they weren't going to hire an actress for his older sister because that whole scene, she's not in that scene, and that's for the reveal later that she's like large, and and like, but it's all done off camera. The scream and be like, "Get that thing away from me!" And he's just on the other side of the door. Very very cheap.
Yeah, I I yeah, the puppet designs on there and everything, I this movie is a very cheap movie, I'd
Oh yeah,
say, because there's not a whole lot of locations. There's like two houses, and then the pet store, and then the diner, pretty much.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Except the house, they actually do a good job with because they gave it like a lot of flavor over time. Like there's the big portrait in the living room of the whole family. It's like gigantic, and then
What was that portrait? That was so weird. Like they were all like so like they look so pissed in
yeah,
that
I know.
portrait.
And they didn't even explain it. It's just there. I don't know. That was kind of funny. The outside of the house has the garage door painted like New York City.
Yeah, okay,
Speaking,
but she did that all in one day. She
yeah,
did
she
everything in one day.
and I love that they learned to love Arizona in one day. Like they're like, "Oh, we love it here so much. I don't want to go." The explanation of that because they have a handler there. And it was like, "Oh, don't worry. I'll tell the mob boss that the two guys came and killed you and they won't bother you ever again." And that was it. That was explained away, the whole them getting
Yeah.
hunted down.
Yeah, I that one was pretty weak because I was like, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because those two guys are gone. Um, God, I'm trying to think because I'll be honest with you, I didn't hate this movie. Like I don't think it was like I was fully expecting because I think we've covered kids movies here before, and usually it's just like this is not for me. It's boring. This one, I don't know. It was kind of entertaining. Like it was funny. Like it had like some funny bits in it. I didn't hate it. Is it
I
good?
didn't hate it.
No.
I didn't hate it, but no, that's exactly it's not a good movie by any
Yeah.
means. I but it's like it's a really short movie.
Yes.
It doesn't I mean, it's not like I was just like, oh my God, I want this to end or whatever, like I've done with
Hmm.
some of these movies.
Hmm.
And this one I was kind of like, you know what? Like I could see how a kid could like that sort of movie. Like it's
Oh yeah.
very plausible, like why I could see why I liked this when I was younger.
Yeah,
Do I
me
like it
me
as
too.
much as I do now? No, it does not hold up at all.
No. Yeah, I can see why you liked it because there's the fashion designer little girl and she puts pants on the one little puppet in one scene. I love that. I thought that was really funny.
Why would I like that
Oh,
specific?
I'm just kidding. I was making a joke, but still, like, just that
Oh
one
yeah,
scene, you were like, yes, that's so great. I love him.
I just thought it was funny because she shows up like she didn't seem that bad in the original, but like when I originally watched it, when I watched it now, I was like such a weird, odd character where
Yeah.
she's just she's like I was like, oh, I made my own outfit, and it was just like she was dressed up like a beach, and it's like her she had like a
Mhm.
big puffy skirt on that made it look like sand on the beach or whatever, and like had like all these starfish and pearls on it. Like, see, isn't it to die for? Like,
Yeah, I thought that character was so funny because they also she gets extremely mad at the new girl coming in. And then next scene, the new girl coming in
they're
acts like
friends.
they're friends. Like nothing happened after, like there was no connection there to be like, oh no, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Well, I mean, because at very first it seemed like that girl had a crush on the other boy, like the main
Yeah.
boy. So she's like, it's my birthday coming up soon, type of thing. And
Yeah.
he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, Alexis, just
Hmm.
uh I thought it was I thought she was a little annoying, but it was just kind of funny, like that somebody was like that in this movie.
I know. No, yeah, no, I thought that was maybe what made it a little bit better was like its silly characters. Maybe that's kind of why I was able to connect to it a little more. Because even the main little girl, she's got this New York accent. She's actually kind of funny. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like I was gonna say that like for like the two like main kids in this movie, I didn't think they were terrible or anything. I thought they were
No,
pretty decent at like for
they're
what they were asked to do.
exactly. I mean, like whenever you got kids actors in a kids movies, there's a different bar to set. But for this, I thought they did absolutely fine. Um, except for maybe the part where they were all supposed to stand frozen by their like frozen beam, and they're obviously can't stand
Oh yeah.
still.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, but no, yeah, no. I think is this a recommend? No, it is not.
Well, we didn't finish the
Oh,
rest
okay.
of the
Sorry,
aliens.
sorry. Yes.
Yeah, I mean like so we also have the aliens. They they end up going and like because the whole main reason why they're there is they're kidnapping little children and like they're gonna turn them into pets into outer
Mhm.
space and like people bid on them and everything.
Yeah, which is so odd. I know it's not as nefarious as it sounds, but I mean, hey, I mean, I don't think it actually exists. Like, if this happened, I don't think it actually would have happened. If they ever made an account of them taking these kids and selling them, that list wouldn't exist. That's what I'm believing. I'm staking my claim on it.
It'd
Hmm.
be one big hoax
It'd be a hoax. It was a hoax made by I don't know, Crooked Pwang.
by by Bill Clinton.
Yeah, yeah, just Bill Clinton that was in on it. But no, yeah, I know it's not that nefarious, but when you think about it, it's like, oh, they're like selling them into child slavery. That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I took it from the movie that was supposed to be like house pets that they were going to turn them into
Yeah,
type of
like,
thing, but
oh,
like,
you're gonna have to be a dog now, kind of deal.
yeah, type of thing. Yeah, but that doesn't really like come into play all that much. And the aliens are kind of like the aliens are there, and the U.S. the marshal shows up or whatever,
Hmm.
and they're just like, "Hey, get out of here!" And then and the aliens are like, "Oh, let's gotta go," and they just escape right away. Like it was just such a like non-threat.
Yeah, and then like I guess the pet shop, they didn't remake it. It was like some virtual facade, and it has that transition where it's like the cube and it like unfolds and it looks like something straight out of the 90s, like Windows Movie Maker. It was goofy.
Yeah, like a goofy movie.
Oh yeah, which this is much better than.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's what I say about every movie compared to the Goofy movie.
The worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Even an extremely goofy movie is better.
Because when I before I watched a Goofy movie, I said this better not be some goofy ass movie, and then it said a Goofy movie. I'm like, what the hell?
God damn it. I didn't want a goofy ass movie. What the hell? Oh man.
So
And then oh
no,
man, you must have been disappointed by the sequel then.
Man, tell me about it. I was extremely
Hmm.
disappointed.
Yeah. And then I think a new one's coming out, right?
Is it?
I know they made a documentary about making them.
No. Oh, that'll
Whatever.
be good then.
Yeah, yeah. That'll
Mhm.
be fine. But no,
But
it's a movie where everything gets wrapped up perfectly, no questions at all.
well, because I did have it in the back of my mind because I didn't think about it again as a kid, but I was like you said, they she finds out they eat dirt because I was like, wait, if the aliens are gone, how are they gonna get their vitamins?
I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, well, what, how, I knew they were going to solve it, but it was going to be something really stupid.
It's gonna
And
be
it
like,
was.
oh my God, oh my God. It was like they love McDonald's or something.
And then they all dance at the McDonald's. I love it. Yeah, that would be great if it was something product placement like Reese's Pieces or something. Like they just want an ice cold Coca-Cola. That's all they need.
Yep. Just like Coca-Cola revived the aliens in Mac and Me.
Exactly. Now it'd have to be something cheaper. Like, oh, Jack in the Box
RC
helps them.
Cola.
RC Cola. Yeah, that's the dream. Wow, Sam's Choice brings them back to life.
Heck, heck soda.
Oh, check. Oh, there we go. That's like the bottom of the barrel. Or maybe Shasta. This movie was sponsored by
Mhm.
Grape Shasta.
What a movie. But
Yes, it was something.
yeah, yeah, I again, it's fine for a kids movie. It's not gonna hold you're not gonna like it as an adult movie or anything like that, but it's kind of to me it's pretty inoffensive and I would probably say, you don't need to watch it, but it's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say watch it. And like I would if you have kids, I guess, don't let them watch this either. I would say you got better kids movies out there. But for a 90s kids movie, I think it's fine. I had fun.
So so Nathan, if you're my parent in the 90s, you wouldn't let me watch this movie.
Probably not. I'd be like, no, let's watch some 2001: A Space Odyssey. I see Akira Kurosawa's Ran over here. You want to watch that?
Kids love Stalker.
Oh yeah, my big Tarkovsky fan. Down like,
Hmm.
please, I love Russian cinema. See, that's what I want a kid to hear. Not, I love Charles Band, which I guess was you. Like, when's the new Charles Band movie coming out?
Yeah, I probably would have liked Puppet Master a lot when I was younger,
On
probably.
no, probably no. I mean, honestly, if I watched this as a kid, I probably would have watched it. I mean, I still watched a lot of garbage as a kid.
Well, I think that's going to do it for Pet Shop. But Nathan, what are we going to talk about next time?
All right. Well, Ryan, we are going to be talking about Shadow Zone from 1990, and that one is going to be streaming on Prime Video and Tubi. Uh, but,
Well,
but
can't wait for that one.
but Ryan, what are we covering on Thursday?
Well, Nathan, you and me, we have a connection, and
A
that
Rainbow
is
Connection?
no,
Oh.
Nathan, it's our Miami connection because we're
Mm,
from Florida.
that's what are you talking about? Okay, you're
Oh,
right.
wait. No,
You're
damn it, I blew you're in the witness protection. I'm sorry.
yeah. They put me in Florida for witness protection.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we are going to be talking about the movie Miami Connection that is streaming for free on Tubi right now.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to watch that.
Well, terrific. If you have any thoughts and opinions, please email us over at drive-in-double-feature-podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel at Drive-In Double Feature Podcast. And once again, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/drive-in-double-feature-podcast. But until next time.
Until next time.